6 dairy workers didn't make it home from their shifts in rural Colorado, and an entire community is now asking how something so routine turned fatal. On Wednesday evening, August 20th, 2025, firefighters were dispatched to Prospect Valley Dairy in Keensburg, about 35 miles northeast of Denver. The call came in as a confined space rescue, but when crews from the Southeast Weld Fire Protection District reached the scene, rescue quickly turned to recovery. After securing the area, they entered the enclosure and found 6 bodies. All 6 victims were Hispanic men. Authorities are withholding their names until families are notified, but the loss is already deeply felt. One victim was a student at Highland High School. The district confirmed the death, opened crisis counseling centers, and said the tragedy has deeply affected our school district and community. 3 other workers were treated at a nearby hospital and released. The central mystery is what happened inside that space. The Weld County Coroner's Office is leading the investigation. Chief Deputy Coroner Jolene Weiner said her team is investigating these deaths as the possible consequence of gas exposure in a confined space. Autopsies should confirm the cause. For now, the Weld County Sheriff's Office says nothing criminal in nature has been discovered, pointing to a catastrophic workplace accident rather than foul play. To understand how such an accident can happen, it helps to know the anatomy of a modern dairy farm. Beneath the hum of milking machines and feed conveyors are manure pits and tanks that collect animal waste. In poorly ventilated pockets, gases like hydrogen sulfide can accumulate. At low levels, hydrogen sulfide smells like rotten eggs. At higher concentrations, it deadens the sense of smell, knocks a person unconscious within seconds, and can kill within minutes. If one worker is overcome and others rush in to help without proper gear, multiple fatalities can follow in tragic sequence. Because of those risks, the U.S. Occupational Safety and Health Administration has opened a formal investigation, a standard step whenever a workplace death occurs. OSHA will examine equipment, training records, ventilation systems, and rescue protocols, a process that could take up to 6 months. An agency spokesperson offered condolences, adding that OSHA's goal is to prevent this sort of tragedy from happening again. Prospect Valley Dairy belongs to the Dairy Farmers of America Cooperative, which released a brief statement. We are deeply saddened by this incident, and our thoughts and most sincere condolences go out to the friends and families of the deceased. Agriculture routinely ranks among the most dangerous industries in the United States. Workers contend with heavy machinery, unpredictable livestock, and hidden hazards like toxic gases. Weld County knows that reality all too well. In 2021, a farm worker drowned in a manure lagoon at a different dairy. For the families of the 6 men, statistics offer little comfort. Their loved ones went to work on an ordinary Wednesday and never came back. As coroners, OSHA inspectors, and local deputies piece together the timeline, the community is left to grieve and to ask what could have been done differently. Better ventilation, more frequent gas monitoring, stricter entry protocols. Answers will take time, but the urgency is clear. The nation depends on farms like Prospect Valley for milk, cheese, and yogurt. Ensuring that the people who produce that food can do their jobs safely is not only a regulatory obligation, it's a moral one. When the final reports are written, they may recommend new training, upgraded equipment, or tougher rules for confined space work. Whatever the specifics, the hope is that the lessons learned from this tragedy will spare other families the same heartbreak, and that the 6 men who lost their lives at Prospect Valley Dairy will be remembered not only for how they died, but for the changes their deaths inspire.